All right. Okay, everyone. So my name is Kara Serio, and if you're on this call, then you're part of my team and our big Plexus family. And I'm just so honored to be a part of this health journey with you guys and this amazing opportunity. I started for the health side, and I'll kind of share my story as we go on. But tonight, I invited our sweet friend Misty to share her journey. She is a senior Ruby ambassador, which I will show you guys kind of, as we go on in the slideshow, what that means like financially for her family. And I know as a Ruby ambassador myself, it's just such a blessing. And, to be able to bless others and, improve others' health. Just naturally sharing is amazing. So Misty, I'm going to go ahead and let you share, and then we're going to get started with the rest of the basics and the welcome orientation. So welcome everyone, and welcome Misty.
Hi, I'm so honored to come on and share with you guys. So my name is Misty, and I'm a mom of 9. Okay, yes, I have 9 children. And this May will be 3 years that I've been taking the products. So in May of 2015, that's when my Plexus journey started. Now, but I've only been sharing them for about 1.5 years. So I was a customer for 14 months. I was one of those people that said no, that politely ignored my friend. And so in May in 2015, I had 8 kids. Okay, 2 of them were under 1. And I just hadn't lost the weight like I normally had with all of my other pregnancies. It just seemed like by the time they were 9 or 10 months old, I was down to where I wanted to be. And I've always kind of been one of those workout people. I believe that you eat right, you work out, and that's the way you get your results. So I've kind of abused things in my past. So I was really against supplements. I was just like you just need to eat right and forget all this other stuff. Well, it wasn't working for me. So I kept kind of seeing posts about Plexus, and that was 3 years ago. So it was Plexus Slim and, lose weight. And so I finally decided that I would order. So I ordered the triplex, but then I did what a lot of people do. And I Googled the, Plexus stuff. And I read a bunch of bad things about Plexus Slim, that it was a placebo and that it was bad for you. So I immediately didn't take that, but I was taking ProBio and BioCleanse. And let me tell you, I really only started to lose weight. That was the only reason that I started Plexus. Okay. But before that, I never went to the bathroom normally. This was just my way of life. I always, every day, it was a very mentally taxing thing. What am I going to take today so I can go to the bathroom, right? I mean, laxatives, stool softeners, what fiber drink? I mean, you name it, from whatever company or supplement place. I did believe in fiber drinks. I would have certain cereal I ate. It was a constant struggle, but I just kind of thought it was from all the abuse I had done to myself and that this was going to be my way of life. Well, what happened was when I started taking these Plexus products, I found that I was waking up and already having to go. And plus I was feeling better. I had lost 7 pounds my first month. And I'm not saying that it was all Plexus. Plexus was a tool because I started working out in a intense workout program and diet program at the same time. But that first month I lost 7 pounds. I was going to the bathroom daily. I was really liking it, but I'm like, was it the workout program? Am I eating right? Is it this Plexus stuff? I don't know, but I'm going to keep taking it. So another month goes by, I lose another 7 pounds. And 3 months in, I had lost the 25 pounds that I wanted to. And I don't tell everybody that that's what happens with everybody. It's just my body was ready. And I was doing the things, and it was time. And so I was loving how I was feeling, but I still was not, I had no desire to sell. I'll just tell you that. I've done every network company in my 20 years of being a mom. You name it, I would join for the discount to get product or save money. And this time I just didn't want to. Like, my husband is very successful and I didn't want to join another company. I didn't care how great the products were. So anyway, time goes on. I'm continuing with the products and I get pregnant with baby number 9. And I'm having an amazing pregnancy. Now, I don't know that it's Plexus is the reason. I really just think it's God's grace, because it was my 3rd pregnancy in 3 years. I was 38 years old. There was no reason why I should have been feeling as amazing as I was. So I was just like, God's grace. This is awesome, because I was doing this pregnancy for my husband. So anyway, as months go on, my friend, she reaches out to me every month asking me to come to a sip and see, or she asks me, do I want to join? Do I want to? And I really never, ever respond. I just politely ignore her. Well, that summer came, I was 30 weeks pregnant, and she finally reached out and she's like, Misty, it's only $19.99 to join. They don't do this very often. You need to join. You need to do this to save money. You love the product. And I was just like, $19.99, well, I do love these products. But so I was very straight with her and bold. And I told her, I said, look, I know you have 2 kids and you're loving this and it's working for you and this is all great, but I have 8 kids. I'm pregnant with baby number 9. My husband is successful. I don't have time to do this. I homeschool. I just don't have time for this. And so she, and I said, I'm thinking about joining, but here's the thing. I don't want to be added to any groups. I don't want to do the business. I have absolutely no desire to be anything more than just a product taker. So she sent me like a YouTube video that had these 5 homeschool moms of many who were all successfully doing this business. But what I saw was every one of them said their pregnancies on Plexus were amazing. And that was when it turned. That was when I thought, oh my gosh, have I been feeling good because of these products? Like, I finally thought, is there really something to these other than that I've been feeling? I mean, I was feeling great. Everything, digestive issues, sleep issues, leg cramps, you name it. It was just I had none of it. I would tell my doctor, I don't even feel pregnant. What's wrong with me? What is going on? It was comical because I was just like, why can't I feel pregnant other than, growing my belly? But anyway, so it kind of sparked something. I still didn't really want to sell, but what it did was I'd heard that I could drink the Slim and quit drinking coffee. And that was something, as a pregnant person, I would drink coffee, but I would have a hot flash for about 2 to 3 hours. And it was either that or a headache. So I thought, okay, if I join, I can order the triplex. I can try this Slim, and we can kind of go from there. But I still didn't want, I was still the biggest skeptic ever for business. I did not want to do any business. So anyway, I joined from 30 weeks on. My last 9 weeks of my pregnancy, I did not gain another pound. I did not take another nap because that was something I did every day at 1 o'clock. I put my 2-year-olds in bed and I would go nap and everybody would be in front of the TV. I didn't need another nap and I didn't drink any more coffee. I was sold. So, fast forward a month in, my friend kept asking me, just post one time. I promise if you post, I'll leave you alone after that if nothing happens. So I posted, and anyway, here we are. I had friends that jumped on. They were like, oh my gosh, you've been holding out on us. And people I started seeing that sharing. When I posted the first time, I was sick. I didn't want to post. I didn't want people to know what I was doing. And I didn't want to be that crazy Plexus person. Like, oh, what's she doing now? I didn't, but it was all pride, right? I was just worried about what people thought. And what happened was I started getting the joy of watching people being changed by the products and feeling like I had purpose. But I'm telling you, I was a no for 14 months. And I tell people that because when you join and you start reaching out to people because you're so excited, right? You're going to start reaching out and people are going to tell you no, or they're going to ignore you. And I always just tell people, remember your journey. How long did it take you to say yes? Like, did you if you were the one that jumped right on the first time you heard, then forget this. Just disregard what I'm talking about. But 99% of these people, you watched people for months, or you made sure the person that you joined under, you wanted to see what it did for them, or you sat and hawed and thought about it forever. So I'm just saying, I am a perfect example. 14 months in, I finally joined, and my business did explode. I never did it for the money. The money has never been, it is a benefit. I'm telling you, it has been a wonderful financial blessing, and we're building a home, and I'm able to, pay for things. And I paid for 4 kids to be in a private school this year so that I could build my business and build my house. And Plexus has paid for all of that. So it has been a huge financial blessing. It has not been easy, but it has been pure joy. And I just feel like I have purpose. And I know as moms, we have purpose, but I'm sorry. Sometimes when all you're doing is wiping butts, changing diapers, and grading papers, oh my gosh, cooking dinner, you don't feel like you have purpose. So, so anyway, this July will be 2 years for me. And I'm a senior Ruby, and I hit that last September. And it's just been a ride. So I know y'all new here, and it's fun. Network marketing is fun. It's not easy. So don't get on and then decide you're going to quit in a month because it's hard. It is hard, but it is rewarding. So hopefully you got something from that. I'm sorry if it was longer than sometimes
No,
it
I
goes
loved
on.
it. Oh my gosh, Misty, that is amazing. I never knew your story completely, so that was really just amazing hearing that, it took you 14 months to actually get it.
Yeah, right.
No, yeah, I was 5 months wanting to try the product, so I get it. I waited, and I have to remind myself, like you said, we have to remind ourselves how long did it take us to, be willing to, get healthier and try these products, and then be open to the business side. So yeah, I think it's spot on, everything you said. So that's awesome. Thank you so much, Misty, for sharing. And I'm gonna go in and share my screen with you all.
Good.
So let's see. Oh, hold on. There we go. All right, can you all see that? Can you all see the slideshow? Okay. All right, so I wanted to give some fun facts for Plexus fun facts. So we actually started as a breast health company, breast cancer. It was actually a patented breast check kit. And then the second product they had was breast cream, and it was made for women going through radiation treatments. And now that is called body cream, which we use everywhere. So I use it in my hair after a shower. It gives an amazing shine to the hair. It just does so much. There's actually a lady who has a clinic. She's a health coach, and she did thermal imaging with this body cream. And she did some patients that had breast cancer, and they did the cream on their, the breast tissue where they had the cancer for 90 days. And it showed a total cooling spot. So it alkalines the body underneath, the tissue, the skin underneath. So it is amazing. And we do use it everywhere now. We're debt-free. We're backed by Morgan Stanley, which is huge because Morgan Stanley only backs major companies like Google, Amazon. Just major things. Facebook is also another one. So if you see this picture over here, this is Alec Clark. This is our CMO of Plexus, of our company, and his saying that he said a few years ago was, if you're blessed, be a blessing. And that saying has stuck, that quote has stuck, because he is just such a straight up, he has very, very amazing faith, very amazing integrity. Both of our president and CEO of the company is just amazing. So that just goes to show how the company is just amazing, because it trickles down from them. So the product basics I want to go over is they're clinically proven ingredients, they're clinically proven results. That's something that no one can argue with. I have read that there's a 95% effective rate for each individual. Now that is for them using it consistently, being committed to their health, using the products as a tool. So you're going to get results if you use them properly and actually take them instead of letting them sit on your counter, right? They're also non-GMO, gluten-free. There's nothing artificial, no artificial sweeteners, no artificial caffeine, no preservatives, no dyes. So it's truly, truly amazing products where, like I said, they started as a breast health company. So they are very well researched in cancer and inflammation. And now they have been fully focused on gut health, which we have been finding is linked to so many things in our body, and blood sugar regulation. So I wanted to go over, if you have product questions, we have amazing resources, and I'm going to go over and show those as well here in a little bit. But we have an amazing team page called Cutting Carrots. That's our team name. And there's a files tab in that team page that has amazing files, amazing resources for product knowledge, working the business, how to make $500, $1,000 a month, how to get your products paid for, those kind of things. There are videos, which on the next slide I'll show you, we go to YouTube, and I honestly, when I started my journey, it was strictly for health. I thought I was going to be using the 60-day money-back guarantee from the start. I didn't think the products were going to work. So I definitely didn't even think twice about the business because I didn't think the products were going to be anything anyway. So when I started on the products, it completely changed my life. First week, my depression went away. I started sleeping through the night. I quit taking naps. Like Misty said, I wasn't needing naps anymore. So I think that's it's just so funny for us moms to say we don't need naps. Like, it's just unreal. So, and those things really just, it flipped a switch inside of me saying, I know I'm not the only person suffering. So I started sharing on Facebook about what these products were doing for me, not, really salesy. I was just sharing my results. That's kind of how I can describe it. But everything I learned, I asked my friend that I joined. I constantly messaged her every day. I was just so hungry to ask questions and to learn. So we're always here for you. Another thing I lived on was YouTube. I learned pretty much almost everything I know now from YouTube and just trainings and things on there. So I'll show you that in a little bit. But we also have your Success Kit product cards, which I don't know if you guys have looked through your Success Kit. It's that amazing box that you got with your products, your first package of products. So we're going to go into that a little bit too. But and last one, like Misty said, Google is not always your friend. And that's because there's a lot of false information out there. There are people who are, they use just sales tactics that are not very honest and not integrity. So you're going to find a lot of false information out there just so that they can try to boost their products. So it's kind of sad, but that's just so you know and have that knowledge, because I did not have that in the beginning. So when you want to do product research, I really highly recommend this, because as you're taking the products, you're going to want to know how these products are working and why they're working. It's just really good to have that knowledge so that, you have that unshakable belief in the product side and then in the business side. So the YouTube people that I watch for the product knowledge mainly is Jennifer Pickett, On Me Darling, I love them, but there's also Rachel Rogers. She's a fitness expert as well, and Lori Word Harrison, she's really well on the product knowledge as well, and Candida Overgrowth. She's got a great video on that. Like I said, our team page, Cutting Carrots, and we also have Legacy Leaders, which is our biggest team page with everyone on there. There is amazing files on there to share about the products and really go into detail, like what it doesn't say on the package, because the products do so much more than what's on the package. I think we kind of all know that. And then for your own research, I really want to recommend, or I highly recommend you guys doing your own research. Do it on individual ingredients. So if you want to look up, chromium, if you want to look up some certain things off the packages, chitosanase on the Probio 5, that's an enzyme in the Probio 5. Doing things like that, that's going to really help you understand how they're working. Research microbiome, leaky gut health, inflammation, and you can even research, like say you have a certain issue like depression, like I had, you can research depression and blood sugar regulation, or depression and inflammation, depression and gut health. You can kind of research like that. So that you can see how they're connected. I think the most amazing thing with this company and these products is that the three things that they focus on is linked to all these other health issues. So we always see like these testimonies, oh, Plexus is helping this, Plexus is helping that. There's so many things these products help with. How is this even possible? I don't even believe it. So it's not that these products go and heal all these different symptoms and all these different things. It's that all these things are connected to gut health, blood sugar regulation, and inflammation. And those products target those three things right there. So then once you fix that, you have all these other things resolving. So it's really neat. So, like I said, they're scientifically, clinically studied and proven ingredients. So this I wanted to show you when you log into your back office. You want this part to be green. It's called your subscription. And I will tell you, they say 80 to 90% of people will not be successful on their health journey if they do not have a subscription on. And that was totally true for me. I made the mistake of not having a subscription. I ran out of my products. I had like, I think 3 sticks of Slim left and had no orders coming. And I, started getting nervous, and sure enough, I ran out because I didn't give myself enough time. And then all of your other symptoms start coming back. So you start feeling like, the cravings, feeling like you need a nap because your blood sugar's not balanced. So if you have your subscription on, you definitely want it set to unconditional so that you always get your products on time and you don't run out like I did, because then you really regret it. And it's definitely proven that you have a higher percentage of being successful with getting rid of your health issues. And also for the business side, if you are, interested in working the business, you want to have a testimony so that you can share, hey, I'm not taking naps anymore, and things like that. So that's it for the slideshow, but I wanted to go ahead and show you the team page while we're here, so that you guys can see the files tab I was talking about. Now, we know that Facebook looks a little different if you're on your cell phone as opposed to maybe a tablet or your laptop. So let's see, I'll kind of show you how it looks from a laptop. So we have that. Okay, here we go. So we're right on the team page, Cutting Carrots. So you come here, and if you're on your laptop, you're also going to have the same things on your phone and your tablet. It just might be in a different place. But you go to the Files tab, and there's going to be a file for First Steps for a New Plexus Ambassador. That's just, to have that. This is a great file. It's called All About Candida Yeast and How to Kick It. I highly recommend that because majority of people have Candida yeast overgrowth, and it is just terrible stuff, but these products will kick it out of you. It will kill it off. So there's also files how to make $500 or $1,000 with Plexus. So there's some really, really great files in here that you can just go through. Another one that you can go to is, let me just show you right here. Go back to the main page. So if you are on our team page, then you can see their recommended pages that I've put on here for us. Now, Legacy Builders, like I said, is our other main team page that is amazing, and we do a lot of our posting on there. I've tried to not post too much on our page here so that it's not overwhelming for you guys, and we can all just focus on one page, the Legacy Builders. But another page that is great is Plexus Journeys, and this is for ambassadors only. So you guys all qualify for this page, and I will get you added to it if you're not a part of it. So not just anyone can be added, it's only us. So Ashton, I don't think you're on here, so I'm going to add you. And then I have some other people. So what you do in this page, and it's so amazing, you go to the search bar and you can literally search Plexus and, just say Plexus and fatigue or Plexus and whatever that you have an issue with. Say you have a friend that has migraines. This one, she used to have migraines. It pulls up the keywords, and then you can find a testimony and say, hey, I saw this and thought of you, and you can send it to them in a private message. That has really been helpful to me because when I first started, I had no idea what these products could do. I just knew what they were doing for me, right? And then when I started doing research on like these testimonies, I started to understand, wow, these products do a lot more than I thought they could. So this has been really helpful for me because it's grown my belief. It has grown my knowledge. So, and that goes hand in hand. The more you learn, the more confident you are, because all your friends and family can say whatever they want, but you're like, okay, no, I know what I'm talking about because I've seen it firsthand. And these are just all real people. We all post our stuff in here and updates. So I think that's really awesome. Now you can do the same search on Facebook. There's a search bar on Facebook, and you can search Plexus and depression, Plexus and autoimmune, like a certain autoimmune, diabetes. My dad actually was diagnosed with type 2 diabetes, and he has been on the pink drink and it's reversed his A1C, and he was able to become now a pre-diabetic, which is exciting. So he feels really, really good, and it's just been a huge blessing for us. My entire family's on Plexus, and they're all in love with it, like just everyone, except for a few, but we're working on them. They're breaking down slowly. They're noticing that they need it too. So those are just some things. Now the YouTube, I hope that you wrote down the names. If not, this is recorded so you can go back and get the names. But Jennifer Pickett is a big one. Jennifer Pickett, if you search on YouTube and just type in Plexus Triplex, you can do that. And you know, it's just such a great way to learn more about the products. Another great product is Plexus Block. And there's a really good video on YouTube that it goes into detail, which I think is so important, is that it goes into detail and you learn more than what the bottle says. Because we're highly regulated, we can only say so much. So there's some really good resources that you can really learn more from. So I'm not going to overwhelm you guys, but you know, once you go into the back office, make sure that your subscription is green. You always want to make sure that is green. Green means go. So you want to have that in your favor so that you're always, you know, getting healthier and you're feeling better every month so that you're not going backwards in your health, right? Let's see, I have some, okay, I love the body cream as well. Yeah, see, Misty uses the body cream on her hair too. It is amazing. So, okay, and then Ashton, she's going to the fair. We have a booth at the fair, the Collier County Fair, so it's really exciting. But so I wanted to just open it up if you guys have any questions, and also